Hello, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Kat. Today I'm going to talk about postural kyphosis. I will demonstrate some poses to show you to improve your posture. If you're wondering what I am talking about and why it's important, postural kyphosis is the outward curve of your back. And this is when you typically get like rounded shoulders, you lean forward. Sometimes you see a hump on your back or your head may bend forward. And this can be caused by a few different things. The weakening of your thoracic spine, which causes the bones to compress or crack. It can also be a weakening of the muscles from bad posture, from rounding your shoulders, hunching over your computer or your phone all day. And these things can cause back pain, it can cause stiffness, it can be painful to do simple tasks such as looking up, driving, walking, standing up from a seated position, even laying down. So you might be wondering what you can do. And while you may not be able to prevent this entirely, the thing you can do is to improve your posture by strengthening the upper back, the chest, and core muscles. So I am going to walk you through a few poses that focus on using these muscles. Before we begin, you may want to have a blanket or a bolster or a block to sit on. This is the block that I use. I will drop a link in the comments if you're interested, and you can always have your name or brand imprinted on the back. Okay. And when you are ready, we will down in a Sukhasana. If you enjoy this class, please hit the subscribe button, and as always, listen to your body and do what is right for you. All right, so this is my student Larry. He is going to help me walk through these poses with you. So we're going to start in Sukhasana. And you're going to sit with your legs folded and crossed in front of you on the floor. Your sit bones should be grounded to hold the weight of your body, and your chest and your rib cage should be lifted upwards, and you can gently engage and elongate your neck. And roll your shoulders back and drop them down away from your ears. We're going to take a minute and just breathe here to inhale and exhale. You want to make sure that your shoulders are dropped down from your ears and that your spine is lifted upward. We'll inhale and exhale. Okay, next, I'm going to have you face forward. The next pose I'm going to show you is the lateral stretch. So you're going to cross your legs in front of your body. You want to stay seated on your sit bones. Elongate the spine. You inhale, reach up and overhead, lean to the side, and you should feel a stretch along the side of your body here. And we'll do 3 breaths. Okay, and then you can exhale and come back to center. And we're going to do the other side. So we'll lift up, stretch up, reach overhead. Again, you're going to feel the stretch all along here. And we'll do 3 breaths. And then you can exhale, bring your arms down. So it will be a cactus stretch. So stay seated. Keep your spine nice and tall. We're going to lift the arms up And then you want to bring the shoulders down. So you want to try to keep your elbow the same height as your shoulder. Keep your hands pointed towards the sky. And you want to try to keep your shoulders rolled away from your ears, and you're pressing your shoulder blades together and down your back. Okay, if you want to exhale and rotate the other way. Okay, so from here you can see you want the elbows in line, and you should really feel it like right in here in the center of your back. If you find this pose challenging, you can always do it against a wall, and you can sit, if you want to release, all the way against the wall. Go, keep your arms against the wall, and you can inhale up and exhale down, and try to keep your back and your shoulders and your arms pressing against the wall. Okay, we'll do one more of these. Great. All right, and then we'll come back to Sukhasana for the next pose. The next pose I'm going to show you is Ardha Matsyendrasana. So you're going to stretch your legs out in front of you and flex your feet back towards your body. You're going to take your left leg and bend your knee. Okay, and place your foot on the other side of your leg. There you go. Going to reach the right arm up, and we're going to twist the elbow. And on this, you want to, again, keep your shoulders down away from your ears. You want to lift up from the base of your spine. We'll do 3 breaths. And as you exhale, release your arms, untwist your body, and we'll do the other side to even it out. So bend your right leg, place it over the left, reach up with the left arm, twist to the side and look back. You'll take your breaths. And this one is good for your arms, your shoulders, your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings, your hips, your neck, and your psoas. So this pose is a really great pose for stretching things out. But we really want to focus on keeping the straight spine, getting a little twist, a little stretch in there. And when you're ready, you can relax. Okay, another pose, if the twisting is too much for you, you can do Dandasana. You'll sit with your legs straight out in front of you. Curl your toes back towards you. Place your hands next to you on the sides of your mat and press down in your palms. And just take a few breaths here. You can focus on lengthening your spine, keeping your shoulders rolled back, your shoulder blades pressed together, and pressing down through your arms. Try to relax your neck. And you can release on your next exhale. Okay, the next pose I'm going to show you is a bridge pose. So I'll have you lay down on your back. Okay, you're going to want to keep your shoulders and your shoulder blades pressed down on your mat. You're going to bend your legs and keep your feet hips distance apart. You're going to inhale and exhale. You're going to lift the hips up towards the sky. We're going to hold this for 6 breaths. And you want to focus on keeping your hips lifted. You want to focus keeping your shoulders pressed down evenly into the mat. And then after about 6 breaths, you can relax and go back down. This is a great pose to do 2 or 3 times in a row. So each time, just try to hold it for about 6 breaths. And for the purposes of the kyphosis, I would really just focus on the shoulders and the shoulder blades and being able to keep everything pressed down. All right, the next pose I'm going to show you is a cat and cow. So I'll have you on your hands and knees. Okay, you want to try to keep your knee in line with your hip and your hands in line with your shoulder. And as you inhale, you're going to look up and press the chest up towards the sky. And exhale, you're going to round your spine and give you a nice stretch along here on your back. And let your head hang down low. And inhale up and exhale down. This is another pose I would suggest going, you move at your breath and you would do maybe 6 times. Edit that out. Okay, then you can come down into Sukhasana. So these poses, I've shown you several different individual poses. If you would like, you can string them all together to make a vinyasa to do maybe in the morning or right before or after workout. Or if there's a particular pose that you think is super helpful, you can add that onto your regular workout routine. In addition to the postural kyphosis, good posture is good for everybody. So they are excellent stretches to do for everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this information and this class. And if you would like to hear more from me, please subscribe. And thank you for joining us.